I do like to be beside the seaside. Oh, I do like to be beside the sea. Would you stop singing that silly song, Toad? So sorry, Mr. Oliver, but I do love being beside the sea. And I'd love to fly. We all have dreams, Toad. Just keep it to yourself for a little bit, please.
Later, Oliver was pulling some passengers along the branch line. He met Douglas at Arlesburg. Aye, you look chipper.
Oh, I am. No more singing from Toad for a little bit.
I like the wee break van singing.
I don't. He drives me nuts.
Maybe you should look at things from his point of view.
How? I can't dream of being beside the sea.
But don't you have a dream? Something that's impossible for you to do. But you'd still like to do it anyways.
Well, I wish I could fly.
Flying? Really?
You asked if I had a dream, so there it is.
Beggars can't be choosers, I suppose. Even later, Oliver was taking another train along the branch line. Duck was at Arlesburg Harbor, waiting for his next train, too.
Sometimes, I wish I could be a ship, sailing beyond the horizon.
That's almost as silly as a steam engine flying.
Douglas told me you wanted to fly.
Oh.
Don't worry. I know it's silly, but it's still fun to dream. Although there's no time for that. We've got work to do. So Tom Matt needs me at the Kirk Ronan branch later.
Then, Duck left to go work on the branch line. And Oliver had an idea.
Oliver, what are you doing here? And who's working on the branch line?
Donald and Douglas can handle things. I've got a surprise for you down at Kirk Ronan.
Oh?
Just head down. I'll follow you. Well, here you go, Duck.
Oliver, what are you doing? Oliver! Oliver! Get me back!
Don't worry. We've arranged for a tugboat to bring you to Arlesborough.
Oliver began to travel back, but Sir Topham Hatt intercepted him. He was cross. What on earth were you thinking, Oliver?
But I just wanted to help Duck.
You of all engines should know there are some places steam engines should not go.
Yes, sir. I know, sir. Sorry, sir.
I think you need to go find Duck and get him out of the water. But Donald had already done so. The dinghy had tipped over and Duck had almost sunk. Now he was cross with Oliver.
That was a dangerous stunt you pulled. You're lucky Douglas was here to help me.
I'm Donald.
Oh, Donald, my bad.
Oliver felt terrible. He realized his mistake, but it was already too late.
I'm sorry, Duck.
Sorry doesn't cut it this time. You caused the railway great delays. That is not the Great Western Way.
Well, in Oliver's defense, we've had quite a lot of work to do.
Stanley has been a big help.
Well, it hasn't been enough. With all the holiday makers and the ballast that's needed, plus our regular work, we can't do it all.
As they were arguing, Sir Topham Hatt arrived. Both of you stop right now.
Sir?
Oh dear.
If you two think that you need help, then I'll bring some.
Please, sir.
Stanley. Hello, sir. Can you move out of the way? You're blocking Winston's way. Oh. Yes, sir. Wait, sir. Isn't Stanley helping out? I'm sure he can do more if he has more trains to be scheduled. Well, what do you think? Can you handle it? Yes, sir. That's the spirit. So while Duck was being repaired, Stanley was given more work to do. The others were impressed by how well he had handled the work.
Well done, Stanley.
Thanks, Oliver.
I'll make sure that we tell Sir Topham Hatt about this.
Well, I don't know how much longer I'll be here. Come Christmas, I hear the branch line will be finished and reopened.
Well, it would be nice to have that line opened, but I think we speak for all of us here on the branch. We'll miss you.
Aye, come back and visit any time. Yes, please do. Maybe Sir Topham Hatt will let me stay. The new engine from Kenya might be able to work on Thomas's branch line. Broke. The peace and serenity of the Arlesburg harbor morning was shattered by the bellow of a wild animal.
Duck!
Oh, I see you like my present.
Not funny. Get me down!
Okay, Rocky, let him down.
Well, you see...
Oh, great. Just my luck.
Oh, look, it's Oliver. They sure do get up to some weird stuff over on the Little Western. This is why I like the main line.
Me too. Diesel, but how?
They put me up to it.
Who did?
Don't worry, little Indian engine.
We won't hurt you. That much.
I want to help her, but I didn't know how.
Help? You thought you were against steam engines.
I've learned to like them. Plus, some of them are even nice to me. Like Dustin.
Well, I'd like to help you. It shouldn't be split. We're all locomotives, just powered by different fuel.
Exactly. My devious days are over. It's time for me to support the railway.
I'm glad you've seen the light.
But you two won't be around to see it. Gregory Gravens? But I thought you were dead. There's a lot about me you don't know.